Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Dropkick District. We've got episode 2 of WWE Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and we are joined by the famous Jgold. Want to say hello?
Famous. That's doing a lot of heavy lifting. One member of the NXT Night Shift and a third of the Indie Wrestling Guide, in case anybody picks that up on Thursdays, and also part of now the Transatlantic Pop with Elder Sam of Sam's on Wrestling. So if you guys want to check out all that crap after you hear me here, then we'll be ready to go for there. So thanks for having me, Kine. I appreciate it, man.
So all the links will be in the description. So once you've watched this, go down and please do check it out because the content Jgold does is phenomenal. I watch it, NXT Night Shift, every Tuesday after NXT. It's the best show in wrestling right now.
Oh, thanks, Kine. I agree. I think it is too. I think NXT is probably the most fun, and then the night shift is different than everybody else. So come on out and join us there too.
Yeah, that's the way it goes. And the leaderboard is Robbie Collins. He's the only one who's done this. It was 2 years ago. So episode 2 is long awaited. He's got a score of 8. So it's near enough half of it.
That's it? He only got to 8?
Yeah, I think he used like 2 of his lifelines on a Giant Gonzalez question because he didn't know who Giant Gonzalez was.
No, that's amateur hour. Okay.
Because he's like my age, but I've got faith in you. I said before this, I think you're going to smash it.
All right, let's see what we can do here.
So your question 1 is, as you can see, the NXT Night Shift. I've been nice. Question 1's always an easy one.
Okay.
So all it is as of the 22nd of June 2025, which is the day we're recording this, who are the current NXT Tag Team Champions? Is it Dark State, Fraxium, Vanity Project, or Enzo and Big Cass?
I'm going with Vanity Project.
That would be correct. In question 1 in the bag. See, we start nice and easy.
There we go. I got one.
Hopefully it gets more difficult, but I feel like it starts a little bit. Goes up a slope. Your question 2. I know before this there's a little bit of a gap in your errors. I'm hoping your 2016 knowledge is up to check.
Oh boy.
It's still simple. It's only question 2. Well, who was the first ever Universal Champion that was crowned in 2016? Kevin Owens, Seth Rollins, Brock Lesnar, or Finn Balor?
Finn Balor.
Yeah, see, it's nice and easy so far. You know, warming you up. This is it. I promise I'm not just trying to get Robbie's score broken, and I've not made the first 8 really easy.
Let's see. Listen, that's fun. That's entry level. That's fun. That's a fun type of question. Let's go. Let's see what else we got here.
We're gonna build into it. So then you got question number 3. Who was the first wrestler to win the Royal Rumble and the Money in the Bank? Was it CM Punk? Was it John Cena? Was it Edge? Or was it Randy Orton?
First wrestler to win the Rumble and Money in the Bank.
Yeah.
Can you repeat those again for me?
So you've got Edge, CM Punk, John Cena, or Randy Orton.
Edge, CM Punk, John Cena, Randy Orton. First wrestler to win both. All right, let's 50-50 this because this is confusing. I'm not great with these type of questions, so let's 50-50 this.
So the 50-50 is going to leave you Randy Orton and Edge.
I'm going to go with Edge.
That's correct. That is correct. Yeah. I was nervous there. I was nervous for you.
I thought it was Edge. I don't know why I didn't trust myself.
Yeah, I think I know Randy won it in like 2013, the Money in the Bank.
Yeah, my problem is thinking of who was first. So that's the issue. I know Edge was the first Money in the Bank, but I didn't know if he was the first one to win the Rumble in that order. So that one kind of threw me off. Okay.
See, I told you first 2 were a warm-up, and it's going to could be picking up.
I don't like losing my 50-50 already, but all right.
And question 4. So again, a little Royal Rumble to it. Who won the first Women's Royal Rumble in 2018? Historic moment for WWE. The answers are Nikki Bella, Becky Lynch, Charlotte Flair, or Asuka.
The first ever Royal Rumble, I'm going to go with Charlotte Flair.
It's incorrect. Asuka won the first Rumble in 2018.
Oh my God. See?
Wow. That was finishing on a score of 3 correct answers.
Asuka won the first ever. Asuka.
Coming off the NXT run.
Oh, my
it's big,
God.
big. See, It's unfortunate.
This is a good one though. But if you wanna go through some more questions, I'd love to see if I could get some of
No,
these.
yeah, we'll run through it because it's been
Yeah,
5 minutes. It's
yeah,
just
yeah.
so obviously the
That's a tough one,
score of
Oscar.
3. Yeah, see, but
Mm.
that's it. When you're doing the other options, you sometimes you're not guaranteed to know the answer. But if you throw in people like Charlotte Flair, Becky Lynch,
Yeah,
it's
that one. You buried me after 3. That's gonna make me look bad on the network and on the streams. Oh my God.
I'm sure that means Carl Gagliardi might have to come on here
Mm.
and see if he can do better than the co-host.
Kyle's knowledge only starts at 2011, so I don't know if he's going to be if Kyle is going to be all that. But I can't believe I missed that one because honestly, the women's rumble is tough because I don't even think in the beginning of it was given as much credit. Now I think it's a lot more of a spectacle, and I think the original women's rumble was kind of 2018. That's yeah. I told you up to like 2019, it could have been a little bit of a blur, so I wasn't sure.
Yeah, it's a tough one to trip on.
Oh man.
But yeah, we'll run through some of the questions. See if you
Let me
want to
see what
progress
else
further.
you got here. Yeah.
So question 5 was during the WrestleMania 25 match between Triple H and Randy Orton for the WWE Championship. What was the stipulation? Last man standing. I quit. If Triple H is disqualified, he loses the title, or a special guest referee with Shane McMahon.
Oh my God. See, this type of thing, this is very hard for me. Like my brain I don't associate just matches. You know what I mean? Like I'm good with like different kinds of trivia on that thing, but matches, let me think. Was it Last Man Standing?
No, it was if Triple H is disqualified, he loses the title.
Wow, you see, I wouldn't have gotten that one either. Holy crap.
That was because there was a lot of uproar because that was the rivalry when there was the punt kick to Stephanie.
Yeah.
They took out Vince, Shane, broke into Randy Orton's house. There was so much bad blood for a 9-year feud coming from Evolution.
Yeah.
And then they just did if Triple H is disqualified, he loses the title stipulation.
Holy crap. All right, give me the next one. What do we got here? Let me see if I can redeem myself on a couple of these.
I think you might have this one, judging
All right.
when did the first elimination match happen? Was
Elimination,
it No Way Out 2000?
Elimination Chamber? Okay.
Yeah, Elimination Chamber.
Okay.
No Way Out 2001, Survivor Series 2002, Armageddon 2006, or Judgment Day 2002.
Well, I know it has to be because Bischoff had to be there. So I'm trying to think. See, these are hard, man. These dates are really hard. Robbie Collins, good on him because this is hard. I'd love to see someone else go up on this too. I'm thinking, what is it? Let me think here. It definitely wasn't Survivor Series. Was it Judgment Day?
It was Survivor Series.
Whoa. I have this image of the logo with the chains, and I think something else, and I didn't remember Survivor Series being. See, kind. I'm not infallible, my friend. My knowledge is like those type of dates and stuff are very limited. All right, give me the next one. Let's go.
I think as well, difficult thing is we are going back 24 years to get these dates. It's not an easy feat.
Still, there are people who are date guys, like and remember solo matches, and I'm more of like an overall encompassing, like error type of thing. I can give you moments, but I'm not always, like the match, that kind of thing. Jayhawk, who's my co-host on IW Guide, he absolutely is a match guy. He takes times when he goes to shows. He brings a notebook. He writes down everything that's going on. He's a ref here in the States, and he absolutely remembers dates and times and matches and finishes. I don't know. I'm just not great with that. Let me give me another one here.
Right, so the next one, I'm just doing it in order, so jump into a difficult one. Was just who did Bianca Belair defeat to win her first ever WWE Women's Championship at WrestleMania 37? You got Becky Lynch, Sasha Banks, Charlotte Flair, or Asuka.
Who did Bianca Belair beat? Oh my! See, this is not my thing. The match stipulations. Was it? Well, so it can't be. Becky Lynch.
This is 2021.
Nikki Bella, and who was the fourth one? Charlotte.
Sasha Banks.
Sasha. I'm thinking Sasha, right? Wasn't that match
Yeah.
between they tore the house down that night?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
that was the big
Yeah,
one. That was the
I
classic.
remember that one. Yes. Yeah.
Now I'm going through it. I feel like question 8 might have been easier than some of the ones I lost. It's just who was AJ Styles' first opponent at WrestleMania 32 in 2016?
First ever opponent. Okay.
You got Kevin Owens,
Mm-hmm.
Nakamura, Ambrose, or Chris Jericho. This is at Mania 32 2016. AJ's first Mania since he debuted.
So he debuted at the Rumble and then wrestled at Mania.
Yeah, against one of these 4.
It wasn't Nakamura was later that match. What are the other ones? Jericho, Dean Ambrose, and who was the third one?
Kevin Owens.
Kevin Owens. Was it Ambrose?
It was Chris Jericho. They had a tag team prior to it. Did the
God.
Y2AJ. It's not. I don't know. I thought.
Oh my God.
You
had a lot more faith in me to know matches, dude.
Yeah.
That's crazy that I don't. These are things that I wouldn't remember. I remember him being in it. The faces are. You know how many matches you probably done the same. You know how many matches we've watched in our lives. To recall that is so difficult. I envy people who can do that.
It is very impressive that some people could probably come onto this and answer it without me needing to go through the options.
Oh yeah, there's some guys on the Main Event Network who are. I mean, but even past like GBH, Great Brown Hope could probably do it. Kyle has lost before. After 2011, he might be able to do it too as far as matches, but he has nothing before that. I mean, Jayhawk's as close as I would say. Maybe the guys JPJ or Pluggo, maybe those guys can do it. But holy cow, matches on matches is hard. All right, let's go. Next one. Let's go. This will be funny for your network so everyone can see how stupid I am.
You got who was the first ever winner of the Divas Championship in 2008? Was it Beth Phoenix, Nikki Bella, Michelle McCool, or Mickie James?
First ever Divas title when it was called the Divas title, not the women's belt.
Divas, the little pink butterfly.
Let me do one of my lifelines. Give me a hint or whatever you're going to call it because we don't phone a friend.
Yeah, we don't have any friends to phone, unfortunately. Yeah. I'd say I could be wrong here. I'm pretty sure she's married to The Undertaker.
Oh, so it was Michelle McCool was the first ever Divas champion. Huh.
I also learned quite a lot by going through some of these questions and trying to pick questions out.
Where are you getting them from? Where do you do this from?
So I go through a lot of different things. So I got the WrestleMania match one, which purely because I watched a video about it. Like I literally just watched a video that was talking about how bad the feud ended up being. And then I just thought, whilst I was building into this, it's a good idea to throw it in there in the mix.
These are hard. These are hard. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not all the way up to date on a lot of this stuff. All right, next one. Let's go. Give me another one here.
This one, number 10. I thought this one might trip you up.
Come on, let me see if I can prove you wrong.
In 2003, Macho Man Randy Savage released a rap album.
Yeah.
What was the name of the album?
It was Be a Man.
Yeah, there you go. Okay,
I had that album. That one can't trip me up, dude. So those are moments. I'm on that. Randy Macho Man Savage's album was one of the funniest damn things I've ever heard in my life. The fact that he rapped in Randy Macho Man Savage voice and was just ripping on Hogan, doing like a diss track, is unbelievable.
I think I'm going to need to listen to that. I'm going to have to.
You're not missing anything. It's just ridiculous. It's utterly ridiculous. Oh, I got one. Okay, I got one you thought might trip me up, but it certainly would not. Definitely, that's a pop culture thing.
Struggle with was the one that you just.
Oh no! Any of the pop culture things that are like in the lexicon, I'm in. If you matches is where you get me every time, but everything else, if you tell me like a big moment, I could tell you where I was. I just don't remember the matches, like the individuals. All right, what do you got next? Let's go.
We got what was the weight limit for the WWE Cruiserweight Classic?
Yeah, go ahead.
205 pounds,
200
pounds, 185, or 170.
Well, we called it 205 live, so It had to be 205 as the weight limit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
and then
was
remember when they used to try to make guys come on the scale and try to make weight for that tournament, and Buddy Matthews had to make weight so that he could wrestle. Was it Neville? Remember that series of matches? Was it Neville, Buddy Matthews? One of those, or Mustafa Ali? It was one of them, and that was they
yeah.
kept making him weigh himself every week. I like that. Yeah, 205 live, absolutely.
See, then question 12, I think this might be something you've got. I was confident you might be able to get this one later
Let's
down
see.
the line. The premiere episode of Monday Night Raw in 1993 was held in which city?
Well, it was at the Hammerstein Ballroom in New York City, and and that's easy because the announcers were Vince McMahon, Randy Macho Man Savage, and the Imus in the Morning comedian Rob Bartlett. Believe it or not, so yeah, he was a comedian on a radio show here, and for some reason, Vince McMahon said he liked Rob Bartlett, thought he'd be funny and could play off of Randy Savage. And he added Rob Bartlett. Rob Bartlett lasted 6 months on Monday Night Raw, which was stunning. So
it's not a bad run. Not a bad run.
No, 6 months. But I mean, that's like when Mike Adamle was the GM of Raw. Like, why the hell would that ever happen? But they did it anyway. So yeah, that one's easy.
Yeah, you did that one. Then we got question 13. Now this is it's a little bit of a trick question to an extent, but that's what you've got to do late in the game like this.
Yeah.
Who is the oldest ever WWE title holder? So not a specific title, just the oldest.
Whoever held the belt. Okay.
You got Hulk Hogan, The Rock, Vince McMahon, or Pat Patterson.
To ever hold at the time of holding the belt, you mean?
Yeah. So how old they were when they held said title?
I would have said Pat Patterson because of the hardcore title. That would be my first thing I could think of because everybody was winning the hardcore title. So that's the one I would probably go with.
You're right, but not for the right reason.
Oh, what was it?
The 24/7 title.
Same thing. Say hardcore 24/7. Yeah. That's what I was thinking. The same. Interesting. Yeah, Pat. Definitely remember stupid Pat Patterson winning some of those belts.
That's what happens with a 24/7 title. Everyone won it.
Remember that when Mick Foley? See, those are moments. Remember when he came out with the bag and he's like, "I'm introducing a new title," and he pulls out the 24/7. Everyone's just like, "Oh, come on now."
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Like R-Truth and Carmella going back and forth.
They need to retcon that. No one should know that it was ever existed, but whatever.
Question 14. So obviously, if you're up to this point, and you're really now, I know that you're good on moments. I think you're getting question 15. I think question 15's in the bag. So for number 14, we got in 2008. What demand did Triple H make to the wrestling media? Was it every interviewer had to mention his fitness guide, the making of the game? Was it when he's spoken to, he has to be referred as the game Triple H? Was it that he always had to be front and center on the posters? Or he must not be shown defenseless or vulnerable in video game screenshots?
Oh my God. This is hard. Wow. Dude, honestly, if anybody gets to this point, you better have some lifelines available because this is insane. All right. So I already used my 50-50 and my hint. So I think am I out of everything? I am, right?
Yeah, because we can't do percentages.
Right.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. Holy cow. He said it to the media. 2008. I'm trying to go. I don't think. Now, was this in kayfabe or this was a shoot?
To my knowledge, this is real. So this is what's
to your knowledge
said.
Okay, so it's
obviously it's like the Montreal screw job. Is it work? Is it real? To my knowledge, from what I know via my little bit of research, this is a true statement.
And I'm trying to. Why would he? Oh, 2008. Oh my God. So that was like, let me think. I mean, is it the video game thing? Yeah.
See, I feel like it seems like the least likely, but then at the same time, he's the type of guy. Respect to Triple H.
Dude, I'm telling you, the more outrageous and ridiculous the story sounds, the more that it's as real as like absolutely. There there are guys who, when I talk to some promoters on the indies, when they have guys come in who refuse to lose or refuse to have, they won't do this or they're not going to take this, and I'm like, why? It's not real. Why are they like that? And the more I hear, the more I'm just like, yeah, that makes sense. He doesn't want to look weak. It's part of his brand. I get it, but it's utterly ridiculous. But some of these things, see, if I would have made it out of the matches, I think I would have been okay. But all right, give me 15, give me the hardest one.
So this obviously would be the $1 million question.
Yeah.
In 2001, who was the first WCW wrestler to invade WWE?
The first okay, and the answers:
DDP, Mike Awesome, Rick Rude, or Lance Storm.
To invade WWE after the purchase.
Yeah, so first WCW.
It wasn't
WCW wrestler.
Yeah. 2001. The only one I would say, the first one out, the first one to invade. They had a few of those little moments, and I because I remember the match. I remember Booker and Buff Bagwell as the first one that ruined everything for WCW, and then the first one to invade. This is really wow. No wonder. Yeah, this is the last. You're right. This is. I'm gonna go. Oof. 2001. I'm gonna go with. I mean, I'm probably gonna get this wrong because I'm torn between DDP and Lance Storm. I think I'm gonna go with Lance Storm.
That's correct.
Yeah,
you would have won $1 million.
I think I got 6 or 7 total right out of 15, yeah. But the matches killed me. But yes, I remember when they did have Lance Storm, and everyone was like, "That's the best you got. You just bought WCW, and Lance Storm is what you put out there." That oh my God, that is, dude, this is hard. I love this. I think more people should join you, and you should do more of these. This is absolutely cool as hell. I mean, holy cow, some of those questions with the matches, dates, and stuff is great. That is great content, honestly. And these last 5 questions are awesome.
That's what you need. I appreciate you coming on.
Dude, I'm sorry I didn't live up to your hype, my friend. That's what happens,
So this was the return after 2 years.
It's cool.
3 questions in.
Listen, the other questions, I mean, I was 3 in and then 5 at the end. So I think like 10 through 15, I was good on. I think 1 to 3, and then between 4 and 10, I was toast for those match titles.
You still did a good job overall, going through all the questions, obviously.
Yeah, but I think you have a great thing here. I hope more people want to come on, and you should have more guys. You should ask Elder Sam, and you should ask those guys to come on. I think Elder Sam, actually, he's an encyclopedia of wrestling knowledge. I would love to hear if he could. He probably could have done this too, but you'll have to come up with new.
Well, that's what we do. Like, the questions this time were different to last time.
Yeah,
even though it's been 2 years, you've got to come up with new questions. That's
Dude, this was good. I enjoyed this very much. You know what? I'm gonna get back to the library, and I'm hoping maybe 5 months from now you let me come back on and try again, because I really need to get my crap together if I'm gonna do this, because that was see, I told you the moments are easier for me than the matches, but this is good stuff. Kind of like this.
I appreciate it. Yeah, anything you want to plug, feel free now.
Oh yeah, the NXT Night Shift Tuesday nights, as you know, Indie Wrestling Guide every Thursday on Apple Podcasts or on Spotify, and the Transatlantic Pop. It's once a month on the Main Event Network. And whenever this airs, when is this airing? You think?
Should be Thursday.
Thursday. Okay, so I would say whenever this airs, to go ahead and catch the weekend of Main Event Network. We're doing 4 mixers on the weekend. So, but if my voice sounds weird, my ears, I have a terrible ear infection. So after this, I'm going to lay down and do my thing. But thanks, Kind, for having me, man.
So good. I appreciate it. Thank you, everyone, for watching. If you're new, please do comment. It means a lot. And subscribe. Let me know if there's anyone you want to see come on this. If there's any content creators you want to see them take it on. So appreciate it. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.